and go. You know. So today it's heartrending to see when a body of nations sit down to find an answer and a solution to end a war or a problem. The troublemakers always want to be more powerful and continue speaking, and insult is the number one target. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry that we had a little difficulty just now again. Like I said, every time we try to do something, we got a little interrupted. As I was saying, in the United Nations and the I.C.J, many nations come together to condemn what is happening in Palestine because of what is being done by the Israelites to the Palestinian people. We heard what happened on the 7th of October with Hamas. And yes, as human beings, we must condemn this terrible crime against humanity. But I could guarantee you none of the politician, family, and friends was there. No children. Could it have been a setup? Because until now we are killing, but we can't see a Palestinian group called the Hamas until now. But we are seeing mothers are getting murdered, men are getting killed, buildings are blowing up, children are being blown to pieces. If you are in the world and you're a man and woman, mothers and fathers and grandparents, and sit down and shut your mouth, God should end the world immediately. Because injustice can only go so far. But we allow it. When you speak out against any nation, if you're in a country like America, with so many different races, take the police force. If a white police stop a black person, it comes down to be race. It's because I am black. You are picking on me. And if you are in a country like Guyana, where the blacks was controlling in the military, the police force, and the government, and even until now in many areas, they take advantage on other races. And what will they say? I never hear the Amerindian in Guyana told the black people, because we are Amerindian and you are black. No! They allow them to go on with the gross killing and raping and the wrong things they're doing to the people. As much as the East Indian got a little power and got a licensed gun and threatened a young Indian guy the other day. And what he would do with him and his mother. Friends, when will we ever become civilized? And speak with a natural voice to stop this ignorant thing from happening around the world. Not only Israel, India, Pakistan, come on, Africa. It's a lot of humiliation and insult towards innocent people have been murdered and women have been raped. Even in the prison in Israel, according to the news, they're raping the men. Ladies and gentlemen, if they are the chosen people, then Satan, I would be one of your disciples. And all those hypocrites who are ruling the world and sit down and can't do nothing about it, but could sanction other country, but cannot sanction the one who committed genocide. Something wrong here. I congratulate the ambassador for being bold enough to insult the world body who's calling for justice and to make decisions. I salute South Africa. I salute the world at large. But I send my condolence to the Jews who lose their life and to the innocent women and children of the Palestinian country. We are all human beings. This has nothing to do with Jews and Gentiles, Muslim, Hindus and Christians. It has to do with a fellow human being, ladies and gentlemen. This has nothing to do whether you're an American, a Canadian, or British, or a French. No, it has to do with human beings. Some fight for land, some fight for power and kill. All because they have the guns and they have the backings. Tribes kill tribes in the indigenous race and in the African race also. And in India, it was caste system. Ladies and gentlemen, when will this world ever have peace? The Chinese only talk, but they're not killing one another. What we are seeing all in Ukraine. But I congratulate the Israel ambassador for insulting the I.C.J. or the UN. If what I saw today, because I wasn't paying much attention because I was upset. When they attack Iran, nobody say nothing. When Iran attack back, now there is a problem. We want sanction and action. Ladies and gentlemen, where there is an action, there will be a reaction because people need satisfaction. Okay? You might be big and strong like Goliath, but the world is watching. It is time to stop this war in Israel. That killing innocent women, men, and children, bulldozing their house, even before the 7th of October. Their house was being bulldozed. They were even shooting at them on the mask. They're locking up young boys who just throw a rack. And according to information, so they're breaking their hand to place. And I want to be fair. I know you all got the most well-trained agent. You could send the police, the Mossad all over the world to hunt for people speaking out. But it will come a day there is a God. No crime shall live forever, and crime does not pay. I condemn the Germans. I condemn the Muslims that put bomb on their body and killing themselves and killing people. And so when they die, they're going to heaven. I don't take side. I condemn the whites for killing the blacks innocently in America, but I also condemn the blacks. Not every time a police officer stops him, because he's not your complexion or your race, even though you're the human race. First thing come out your mouth, because I'm black. When will we learn to understand each other? Sometime your life was saved being a black person. The police just don't walk up and make an arrest. Somebody had to report it, and the first question would ask, is it a male or a female? It is black, white, Hispanic, or others. What kind of clothes the person got? Does they have an ammunition in their hand? So this is nonsense. We are living in the last days to see justice going through the door. And this is the United States. And if you're an occupier of a country, the people open up the doors to you. And then you turn back and pay them with the thanks like what Israel is doing. It is not right, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe that is why Pakistan don't want Afghanistan people there, 800,000. One mistake from an idiot could cause innocent people to suffer. I urge you in the name of God, let's speak with one voice. Stop the war, stop the killing. Let's save humanity and unite and make this world a better place. I condemn anyone who kill a Chinese, an Indian, a white, or a Jew, or a Muslim. Whether it is your religion, or maybe you don't like somebody. What I'm trying to get at, if you are telling me that I'm wrong, why must I use what you don't like me? If you speak out against what Israel is doing, you're anti-Semitic. Why? But when you speak out against the Muslim, maybe you're anti-Islam. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We are living for a short time in this world, and this nonsense has to stop. There's a big thing happening all over the world. Guyana. We have blacks rule us for 28 years under Burnham. And a man named Desmond Hyde, who was black, but different. Then another one named Ranger. And we know what we went through. We ruled by the Indians, and we know what we went through. When will this ever stop? In the name of God, I call upon the entire universe to unite. And let's put an end to all war. Stop the killing of innocent people to justify your ego. Because hatred will build more hatred, and if you kill their own, they're going to kill yours. And if we want to be people who are in the UN or the I.C.J, we must be open-minded and be honest. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. There's no two ways about that. From the PLO of Arafat to Shamir, even on to now, there's problem in Israel. and they was the occupiers. I wish if I could turn back the clock, I would have gladly have the Jews in Guyana to save the problem in Palestine. The people open up their heart and I see Jews are speaking out against it. Rabbis, come on. Let's stop it, my friends. We are all brothers in this world as human beings, created by the hands of God. Let's stop killing one another. Why are we fighting if we only have a short time? Because hatred will bring hatred. If you kill mine, I will kill yours. That's the name of the game of the world today. And America, the nation that stand up to defend human rights and dignity and talk about democracy, close a blind eye and deaf ears when you are their friends. It is not right. We cannot live like this, because until the end of the world, we will have this kind of conflict. I condemn anyone. I condemn the people who put bombs on themselves and blowing up people and killing one another. But sometimes we don't know what people done to them. But we are trying hard to stop it. So for my brothers and sisters in Israel, I call upon all of you to unite and force the Prime Minister and his war cabinet to stop this innocent killing. And I call upon the people of Palestine to be united and do not take part with no side trying to kill other people because of you. I know it is wrong, but let the UN handle this matter. How many more killing must happen before we come to understand enough is enough? Japan just made a mistake with America and they get 2 bombs in Pearl Harbor. Come on! We don't want so many things to happen again. So let's unite and put an end to it and live in peace, love, and harmony in this world of today. For there is a creator. You call him Allah, call him whatever you like, Bhagwan, God is the same person. Today the whole world is on the edge. No one knows who to trust anymore. Take little Georgetown, Guyana. When the blacks was ruling, the Indian and other race suffered tremendously under them. Until comes a black leader, the late and honorable Walter Rodney. Men like Omar Wali, Susan was there. Men like Bonita Harris and many. And yet, we had men speaking about African rights and others speaking about Indian rights. When they are not in India and African born there, they're born in Guyana. But we also suffer the consequences. And let it be known to you, Indian, Chedi Jagan had married a Jewish woman named Jeanette Rosenberg or whatever. Her family was shot down for communism in the 53. It's alleged. Maybe that is why Kennedy warned Chedi. Maybe I am saying if I could turn back the clock, I would have rather the Jews in Guyana. But maybe she would have been the same. Because if they had came there, maybe you wouldn't have black people and Indian people living there and other races. So America and England, maybe they know something that you all don't know. Friends, stop killing, whether you are black, Indian, Chinese, or white. Stop killing one another. Because hatred can only build hatred. It does not help the situation. I congratulate the nations who stand up for justice. But I must congratulate the Israel ambassador for defending his country, even if they are right or they are wrong. But we cannot continue like this. You are the occupier. You cannot allow that, because no nation will allow that. They open up the border to you, give you opportunity to stay, and later you want to take away everything and kill them. No way. I used to think the Indians in Guyana was wicked. But if the two were you, they lived together, I don't know what would have happened. Who would have outsmart who? Because the Indian is very corrupt. And I hate to say that the Jews and you all are first cousins, man. Because both of you fighting for land and money and power. I do hope you all don't take this personal. Okay? Because the world needs peace, man. So let's unite and make this world a better place and stop the killing for land and nationality or religion. Let's unite and make this world the standing stone that your God or your prophet will return. So my friends, no hard feelings. I would appreciate if we can go to sleep tonight and wake up and the world is in peace. Because it is not looking good. We are only annihilating one another. Innocent children, mothers, fathers, bulldozing their house, shooting at them, killing UN workers, killing journalists because y'all don't want the truth to come out. And for the killing of the journalists and the UN workers, somebody should answer. The war cabinet should answer. Because the world went together to free the Jews and others when Adolf Hitler was annihilating them. But the Jews might come up and say it was a war against England and against Holland and Poland, Belgium and France. No, friend, y'all were the one who always talked about 6 million. 6 million was gas chambered, and the world share your pain. But today, we live to see you who went through that and still have survival of it. Sit down and allow y'all to do the same bloody thing that y'all condemn a man in the 1930s and 40s for. Where is the world? Are you asleep? But when another country get hit and they hit back, we want to form sanctions. I condemn that. Let's be honest. You don't hit me, I won't hit you. You don't kill mine, I won't kill yours. There are good humans in every society. But we must speak with one voice and unite and make this world a better place. My greatest condolence goes out to the people. What happened to them on the 7th of October? But my condolence goes out to the innocent people who are dying now too. And before, my friends, to the name of the living God, Jesus, Muhammad, Musa, and others, I beg of you all for unity and call upon the world to speak with one voice. Stop the war, or the UN should call the world to send the military from all over into Israel and Palestine as a peacekeeping force. I will end this program here now and thanking you all for listening. And I am your host, George Correa. Let's unite as the children of God for unity, love, and make the world a better place. Thank you.